Well, hey, hello. Welcome to the 7-day self-care program. My name's Natalie Rose, and I want to share some of my secrets and strategies that have really helped me over time. So, life can get really busy, and we can forget to take some small, simple steps that will really help not only prevent or some proactive steps to really look after our health, but also there are different stages of our life that may need a little bit more nurturing. If we are not looking after ourselves enough to cope with the external stresses, it can really load our body's systems. So, for someone who has come out of a fair few spots of burnout due to stress, I'm really looking forward to sharing some of my secrets and strategies with you in this quick little intro. There are a lot of free tools and resources on this page to help guide you through. Now, if you do need any extra help and support, please feel free to reach out. We can do a one-on-one chat, or you can just send me an email if you have a question. All the details are on this page. So, number one, there are different areas. When it comes to self-care, we can often feel quite guilty about investing that time into ourselves. But when our cup is full, we can naturally pause. So, making sure that we are stopping and assessing and seeing what areas are a bit low. So, in my free planner that I have in my group, private group, so it'll be emailed to you when you join the private group. In there, you will see that there is the circle of life. So take a little bit of time. It doesn't take a lot. Sit there, grab your favorite pen or pencil, and just shade in and score which areas of your life are out of balance, because life is like, it needs a rhythm, it needs harmony. Sometimes it's up high, sometimes it's down low. So we just want to make sure that it has a beautiful heartbeat. So, and number one, just stop, assess. And if you're not quite sure what your love language is, take the quiz below. It's quite interesting. I'm a very tactile person. So, making sure that my body's not in pain, making sure I can move freely is something that I love about fitness, stretching, moving every day, making sure I'm quite hydrated, that my body's not dry. So there are some simple beauty steps and self-care steps that you may not even realize is part of filling your energy up, so that you have a lot more continued vitality and energy in each day. So that physical health is really probably, well, I know it's my top love language. So making sure that my skeletal system, my skin, hair, and nails are in check. Just making sure, for example, I went through a really stressful stage of quite some stomach upsets, so I wasn't digesting efficiently, that my hair started to fall out. It'll disrupt your harmony. So there are some of the signs and symptoms that your body is physically under stress. It could even be a few more wrinkles, that aging. If you're not happy with where your biological age is to your chronological age, if they are not kind of where you want them to be, there's another sign and strategy to make sure, well, that's a sign that you're not actually putting enough into your own self-care. So the thing is, when we explain to people what to do, they're not likely to do it. Okay. We all love an inspiration. When we see somebody else do it, we are more likely to do it. So when you surround yourself with some inspiration, it can actually help. It's like got this flow-on effect. It's like one drop and it just ripples. So if you practice, eventually somebody else will really benefit from you looking after yourself. So that's caring and flow-on effect. So take a little bit of time out to just do a physical scan. See if how's your back, how's your posture, how's your skin and nails, how's your hair. If that is in check, then I would flow down to your emotions. Our emotional care. How's our mood? Are we feeling irritated? Are we getting annoyed quickly? Are we a bit grumpy? We're not really feeling ourselves. That could mean really checking in again, your love language. Are you being fulfilled in those 3 areas? Perhaps you need to pivot one thing in your life to realign. For me, it's going for that physical walk or spending that quality time, actually talking about the things that value to you, talking about health, wellness, women's health brings me so much joy and fills my energy up. Whereas if I'm talking about another topic that does not spark my joy, I find it quite draining. So making sure there's a balance within your emotional state. Perhaps you need to turn off your device and not watch the news quite as much, because there's a lot of things going on that can kind of vibrate your own energy when you're feeling empty. So there's a few signs and triggers that your emotional state, you may need to unplug and sit down with a book. And I know I definitely got stuck in a study mode, just reading, when I actually needed to be talking a little bit more. So there is taking energy in, intellectual, and then there's energy out. So share what you're learning. Can be a great secret. So learning a bit about your own love language can actually energize you and inspire others as well. So the third thing I want to talk about is your mental health. So that's your mindset. Okay. So are you connected? Are you mindfully perhaps eating? I did a bit of a post today on making sure. I never used to eat sitting down. So I didn't really know what I was eating until I tracked my food, and I realized I wasn't eating enough of the rainbow foods, enough of the variety, that balance. So it was only when I sat and I wrote a journal that I became aware I'm not as healthy. I was eating healthy food, but I wasn't getting the full spectrum. So really looking at your mindfulness, are you being present with these beautiful self-care? So bringing your soul, mind, and body in a line can really just put you into that 1 degree right where you want to go, because sometimes that 1 degree can set you off on a totally different projection. So being a little bit more mindful in your love languages can turn it up a notch. Spiritual fulfillment, that one is great. So with that one, I love affirmations, and I have these beautiful cards. Pass around the smile. So this one here, it's beautiful. So doing a daily affirmation can help you align. It can really, really bring that subconscious mind all the way into the consciousness. And that's what we want to really, that positive, sometimes we can get stuck in that negative talk. I'm not fast enough. I'm not good enough. Or when I have that, I will be enough. Now, we just need a reset. Basically, every morning I grab my cup of coffee, put my beautiful florals or herb diffusers on, so that I'm really awakening my new memory pattern, resetting for the day. It's a bit like going through your to-do list and crossing on and off what you want to do. So I always add a positive affirmation, either before I go to bed to sleep on it, to think, oh, what's the next day going to bring? Or first thing in the morning, if I've got a problem that I'm a bit stuck on, I'll bring out my affirmation cards to really boost my vibration and my energies to align with my end goal. All right, social connection. I love that. That's our 5th. Really connecting with people who are aligned to where you have been or where you are going. So sometimes it's about, well, someone's experienced the same trauma. How did they get out of it? I know some of my most beautiful circle of friends have been through similar experiences or grievances or work challenges. And sitting down and having a cup of coffee with them can really change your whole day. So, which one is out of line for you? I would pick three and work on those a little, and then pick one body system that's out of whack. Um, for me, it was, it's always changing. If you pick one a season. So, for example, I was getting really tight neck pain, and so I wasn't stretching. I had to really step up my physical, not just go out for a walk, but actually add some stretching, when we're on the computer a fair bit. So, if you need a help with any of the 5 steps, you'll love my 7-day program. So you can switch it up. It's totally free. It's really about igniting your spark and bringing back that joy, because we can get wrapped up in helping others and forgetting to fill our own cup. So I'm here to help you every step of the way. Please feel free to reach out and have a free chat. We can go over a wellness audit and just tick off anything on there if you want to connect. Or you can jump into my circle, either Instagram or Facebook, and even my emailing list. So if you jump into there, you'll click into my private little group, Women's Circle, and really be inspired, and just little reminders to help you along the way. So if you're looking to really bring out the best in yourself, because she's there. I don't want to change you. I just want to add some amazing tools into your toolkit and open your mind to perhaps some new ways of in a different stage in your life that that can really awaken a joy and vitality into your life. I look forward, there's a lot more resources on my website, so take a look around. I look forward to seeing you in my group or our one-on-one soon.